So welcome to the 7 things I hate about my CL550. So we gonna get right into it. I don't want to make the video too long. The only reason why I really uploaded this is because I don't see a lot of CL550s on YouTube. It's a CL550 with the AMG package. So it's not a 63, not a 65, still a fun car, beautiful car to look at, the angles, the curves. So let's jump right into it. So number one, the first thing I hate about my CL550 is the amount of dust it collects. And this is probably just about a couple days, and I don't know if you can really see. I don't know if the camera can get it well, but the amount of dust this car collect, if you let it go for a week without washing it, this car will look like you abandoned it. Like even just the wheels, even the brake dust but on the wheels, it's awesome. I mean, in a way, but then it's terrible because it's just too much dust. You have to maintain these cars. My first dark color car, amazing from every angle, but the dust it collects. So that's number one. So for number two, we're gonna jump right into the inside. I love this, even though it's not what I love about it, but I love the sound it make. Number two, this car is so heavy. Just from looking at it, the twos, I'll say the corners, even though it got the bolsters and things to hold you in place, it's a big car. It's a heavy car. It weighs a lot. 0-60 is actually pretty quick on this car for something being such a heavy car. So that's what I'm gonna say. My number two would just be the car just being so big, you feel it after just a while of driving. So number three is gonna be the fact that it's a Mercedes. Yeah, Mercedes is one of the top of the line cars you can get, but with that said, for this model, the CL550, you don't really get what ultimate performance it is and luxury it is because it's a Mercedes. It's a $100,000 MSRP car, over $100,000 car, but yet, you know, the Bentley gives you that when you see it. It's just so many Mercedes on the road. So that's my number three. I'm gonna say it's a Mercedes, but for anybody looking for a big two-door cruiser, this is your car. So number four, this part right here collects bugs, dust, everything you can possibly imagine. So that's number four. And width alone, I'm gonna say it scratches so easily, like along this area. So that's my number four. I'm just gonna say like the front bumper overall, just, I don't know if you can see that, but it just gets so scratched up after a while. So that's my number four right there. Number five, this may be a stupid one, I don't know, you guys tell me. Number five, when people see it, especially teenagers, they want you to burn rubber. They always say, oh, burn rubber, no one's watching, or let me see what it can do. Let's see what it can do. And you know, as the newer ones are 4MATIC, this is not a 4MATIC, this is rear wheel drive, so it can do a little damage. So that's my number five. They always want to know, what can the car do? Number six, the room in the back of this car. I know you get this car because, yeah, it's a two-door S-Class basically. Back of this car is so small. That's my number six. But I don't really drive people in the back anyway. I'm just saying it because if someone's looking for this car, this is what I would say. Again, I uploaded this video because there's not a lot of CL550s. No, everybody's CLS, or it's just not a lot of them in general. So that's my number six. And for my number seven, my last one is going to be this back. The back, I love the back, but some people say, oh, it's too pinched, and they actually got an Acura, a 3.2, and it's called a CL. It's an older model, so it's actually called that. So that alone is like, yeah, so that's my number seven. And